10 steps to make $100,000 in real estate as a real estate agent. Step number 1, what type of business do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on sellers and listings? Do you want to focus on working with buyers and going through the home buying process? Do you specifically want to focus on investors and helping them find investment properties? Do you want to do it all? Do you want to help everyone that comes your way? Getting clarity around what type of business you want is super important. And I see agents not focus on this when they first get into the business, but it's going to help you build out your roadmap. It's going to help you focus on how to make $100,000 in this business. It's going to bring you some clarity. Step number 2 is, how do you want to attract your clients? I make this as simple as, what are the 3 business pillars that you want to focus on? Business pillars are calling for sale by owners, expired and canceled listings, door knocking, direct mail, focusing on social media and putting out content and making comments and shooting out DMs, sphere of influence, doing networking events, putting on home buyer and seller and investor seminars, working internet leads. To me, it doesn't matter, but what you need to do as a real estate agent if you want to make $100,000 is to get clear. Only focusing on 3. Don't focus on more than that, because what happens is we start bouncing from one thing to the next and we end up doing nothing. We end up making it more confusing and more complex than what it really needs to be. So once you focus on who you want to go and how you want your business to look, focus on what are the 3 business pillars that I need to put into place in order to hit $100,000 in real estate. Step number 3, find a mentor, a coach, or a top producing agent that you can learn from who is already doing the business pillars that you want to focus on. This person is going to speed up the time that it takes for you to have success. This person is going to teach you and train you and mentor you on the day-to-day activities that you need to be focusing on. See, one of the things that you can provide that top producing agent or that coach or that team is time. Top performers, they don't have time. Their time is very limited and restricted. You, as someone that's coming into the business, you have more time on your hands. So offer up to help. Do things for free. Do showings if you can. Put out signs in lock boxes. Do paperwork. That person's going to compress the time it takes for you to find success. And that's going to be one of the fastest ways for you to make $100,000 in this business. Step number 4 is to do the math. $100,000 is the goal. What does my average sales price need to be? What does my average commission percentage need to be? How many transactions do I need to do a year in order to hit $100,000? How many leads do I need to generate every single day, every single week, every single month in order to help me hit $100,000? How many leads do I need to convert to clients? How many clients actually have to turn into closings? By sitting down and doing the math, that is the GPS to your business. That's going to tell you exactly what direction you need to go. We would never jump in the car and drive from Ohio to California without a GPS. Why do we do that in our business? Sit down and do the math. The destination is the 100,000. Focusing on the business pillars, focusing on bringing in leads, focusing on the math. That is the roadmap. That is the GPS to help you get there. It brings clarity, and when you go off course, it's going to correct you because we understand what the math is. Step number 5 is you need to immerse yourself into the business. You need to be doing real estate every single day. You need to be doing real estate activities every single day. So when there's days that you have nothing planned in your schedule, you need to be going into the office. You need to be volunteering your time. You need to be networking with other individuals and other real estate professionals, whether that is lenders, title company, home warranty reps, home inspectors, contractors. You need to be networking and focusing on doing the activities that real estate agents do every single day. Step number 6 is you need to create a schedule. See, a lot of times becoming a real estate agent is not your first career choice. A lot of times this is career number 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do real estate and we happen to fall into real estate. And a lot of times agents get into this business to get away from being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But I promise you, the most successful agents in this industry wake up every single day and they tell themselves what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You need to be setting a schedule of when you're going to be prospecting. You need to be setting a schedule of when you will work on your admin stuff. You need to set a schedule of when you're going to be working on the business. When are you going to be helping your buyer clients and your seller clients? You need to break down your day. So every day you're prospecting and you're focusing on the 1 to 3 business pillars that you want to focus on within the business. Step number 7, you need to find an agent who's on the same path as you currently in the business. This person is going to help you stay accountable. This agent is going to help you and celebrate with you through the highs and through the lows. When you find someone who's on the same path as you, that's doing the same journey as you, it's a lot easier than doing it by yourself. So finding that peer is super important if you want to make $100,000 in this business. Step number 8 is you need to find a real estate agent that you can coach and mentor to get to where you're currently at in this business. I think this is one of the best ways for you to speed up the time it takes for you to have success, is for you to teach and coach someone to get to where you're currently at. If you only closed 5 transactions last year, you can help that agent that sold 1. If you sold 10 transactions last year, you can help that agent that sold 5. If you sold 25 transactions last year, you can help that agent who did 15. By you coaching and mentoring another agent, it's going to help you with your communication skills. It's going to make you get dialed in on your own systems and on your own business pillars and on you understanding the math behind your business, because now you have to explain it to someone who doesn't necessarily understand it. Step number 9, if you would like to make $100,000 in this business, is you need to go to conferences. You need to be going to 2 to 4 conferences every single year. You need to be investing in yourself and into your business. Being in rooms where people are thinking a lot bigger. Being in rooms where people are thinking differently. Being in rooms where you're able to learn is super important to your success. I've had the opportunity to go to conferences since day 1 of my real estate career, and I can promise you it's helped me get to $100,000 faster than the majority of real estate agents. Do not look at conferences as an expense. Look at conferences as an investment. And when you leave a conference, you should be walking away with one thing that you want to implement and execute on that's going to 5x, 10x your business. Because every conference should be able to do that. Every conference should be able to produce one thing that you can bring back and implement into your business to help you get to $100,000 a year. Step 10 to make $100,000 a year in real estate is every single day you need to be reading, you need to be listening to podcasts, and you need to be learning. Growth mindset is super important if you want to make $100,000 a year in real estate. Every single day you should want to learn something new or practice something that you've been working on to improve your skill set.